Robert Boyle, a brilliant 17th century scientist, made a groundbreaking discovery. He observed a fascinating relationship between the volume and pressure of gases. This relationship, now known as Boyle's law, states that the volume of a gas is inversely proportional to its pressure given a constant temperature. Imagine a balloon filled with air. When you squeeze the balloon, you decrease its volume and increase the air pressure inside. This simple yet powerful concept forms the cornerstone of understanding how we breathe and how we explore the underwater world. Boyle's law is fundamental to many aspects of our world, from the way our lungs function to the operation of internal combustion engines. But its implications for scuba diving are particularly significant. As divers descend into the depths, the surrounding water pressure increases, and understanding how this affects the air in their lungs and diving equipment is crucial for their safety. Imagine diving down into the ocean depths. As you descend, the weight of the water above you increases, and so does the pressure it exerts. For every 10 meters or 33 feet of depth, the pressure increases by 1 atmosphere. At 20 meters or 66 feet, the pressure is 3 atmospheres, twice the pressure at the surface plus the atmospheric pressure. This is where Boyle's law comes into play. As the pressure increases with depth, the volume of air spaces in your body and diving equipment decreases proportionally. That's why scuba divers use regulators. These ingenious devices deliver air at the surrounding water pressure, allowing divers to breathe comfortably at varying depths. Without a regulator, inhaling compressed air at depth could lead to serious lung overexpansion injuries. One of the first rules a scuba diver learns is never to hold their breath while ascending. This is a crucial safety rule directly related to Boyle's law. As a diver ascends, the surrounding water pressure decreases and the air in their lungs expands. Holding your breath during ascent can be extremely dangerous. The expanding air has nowhere to escape, potentially leading to lung overexpansion injuries, such as a pulmonary barotrauma, which can be life-threatening. This risk is particularly high in shallow water where the relative pressure change is most significant. Section 4. Rising slowly. The key to a safe ascent. Another crucial aspect of scuba diving safety is the need for slow ascents. This is because our bodies, like sponges, absorb nitrogen from the air we breathe. Under normal conditions, this nitrogen is expelled as we exhale. However, under increased pressure, our bodies absorb more nitrogen than usual. Ascending too quickly doesn't allow sufficient time for this excess nitrogen to be released safely. Instead, it can form bubbles in the bloodstream and tissues, leading to decompression sickness, also known as the bends. This condition can cause a range of symptoms from joint pain and fatigue to paralysis and even death. Section 5. Boyle's Law and Diving. The rules of the deep. Scuba diving is an exhilarating experience, allowing us to explore the underwater realm. However, it's crucial to remember that we're venturing into an environment governed by different rules than those we're accustomed to on land. Boyle's law, with its implications for pressure and volume changes, dictates many of these rules. Divers must always be mindful of their air supply and never exceed the limits of their training and equipment. Regular equipment checks, proper buoyancy control, and adherence to safe diving practices are paramount for a safe and enjoyable diving experience. Section 6. The temperature factor. A minor consideration, while Boyle's law primarily focuses on the relationship between pressure and volume, temperature also plays a minor role. As the temperature of a gas increases, its volume also increases at a constant pressure. However, in the context of recreational scuba diving, temperature fluctuations are relatively small and have a negligible impact on diving practices. The primary concern for divers remains the pressure changes associated with depth. Understanding these pressure changes and their effects on the human body is crucial for safe diving practices. Section 7. Safe diving practices. A lifesaver's guide. Safe scuba diving begins with proper training and education. Understanding the fundamental principles of physics, particularly Boyle's law, is essential for any aspiring diver. Always dive with a buddy and never exceed the limits of your training and experience. Regularly check your equipment, including your air supply, depth gauge, and buoyancy compensator. Be mindful of your air consumption and ascend slowly and safely. By following these simple yet crucial safety guidelines, we can minimize the risks associated with scuba diving and fully enjoy the wonders of the underwater world. Remember, responsible diving is safe diving.